Welcome, everybody. My name is Mark Caldwell. I'm a deacon here at Bow Down Church. Some of you know my testimony. Those that haven't, it's on YouTube. But a very important part of my testimony is that I went to South Africa and I did something called a School of Biblical Studies. It's a 9-month course, and you study every single book in the Bible. You read it 5 times, and you study it every single book inductively. It was fantastic, very impactful in my life, and we wanted to bring that here to Bow Down Church. We study every single book in the New Testament inductively. The reason why it's just the New Testament is because it's in order to be able to have it for people that work, that have jobs, that have families. So at max, it's about 20 hours a week to do. We run from August 13th to June 2nd. And here is a testimony from Dave Darling, our graduating student of the first year.
I'm Dave Darling. I work at Urban Youth Impact. I'm a bus driver there. I started S&T, the School of New Testament, in June. And just had a really good experience with that. It was a difficult trek of the work, the amount of work that was required, but it was really rewarding. There's these studies at the end are called final applications. So one of the final applications was where I did a study of Rahab and how Rahab was a prostitute and didn't have much to offer when the spies came over, but she did what she did. It was a hard for her, but she made that commitment to the Lord because she heard about him. I had just finished doing that study of Rahab, and somebody close to me came and said to me that, I don't really feel like I'm smart enough, biblically smart enough, to do some of the stuff you're doing, and I just referred them to what I learned about Rahab, that Rahab didn't have much to offer. She didn't have a lot to offer other than just her obedience and God rewarded her greatly for doing that. And so I feel like that even though you may not feel equipped to do it, that if you take the step out with God, He will help you. He will get you through, and He will teach you, and you'll be greatly rewarded for it, just like Rahab. The second final application is more of a personal one, where the final application was in Mark, and what I got from it was that I was called here to help the community, not just to be a bus driver. And I literally wrote on there, God's telling me I'm not here just to be a bus driver. And so it was the purpose of helping the community, helping the students. And within a week of that final application, Hurt comes. He's a little 5-year-old kindergartner, and he comes to my cube and he looks at me in the eyes and he says, hey, Mr. Dave, God told me that He called you here to be a bus driver, but He also wanted you to love us. He knew that you would love us. He knew that you would mentor us and help us. So basically, he went on this 30-minute rant about how God called me here to be more than just a bus driver. And that was really impactful for me. I just felt like God was really, that boy is something special anyway. So, and then later on, Nestor asked me to help out with an event that he was doing, and I was usher. And so I was ushering, and at the end of the event, they called all the ushers up and did like a prophetic moment where they told me that I was going to be somebody important or something like this. And Damaris stepped up and said, Dave, I think God is basically telling you that you've been called here more than just to be a bus driver. So it was like the exact wording that I came up with my final app that she like prophesied over me. And so the School of New Testament, for me personally, confirmed my calling here at Urban Youth Impact and Bow Down, and had a very and it was very impactful between God's word and just the other situations that He showed me that I have a purpose higher than just coming here to drive a bus.
All right, guys, if this sounds interesting to you, then feel free to check out our information below. Reach out to me. We've got email, we've got website, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a blessed day.